Hello everyone. I have recorded this video multiple times and deleted them all. I'm just someone that hates hearing their own voice. Or there were other videos where I jumped in, I dived in, I went in too deep, too fast, and become extremely emotional. You will see me get emotional when I am discussing my life experiences and what I have been through. If you hear me speak about my husband, you will more likely see emotion, because I recently lost him on December 31st of 2023. As he lay there on December 30th at night, instead of going to bed at 8:30, 9 o'clock like I normally would put him, he just wanted to stay up and watch another episode of Murders in the Building. And he could hardly talk at that time, and he kept saying, "Baby, just one more." And of course I said yes. We stayed up until 3 o'clock that morning, but we kept pausing, talking, reminiscing. And he just kept rubbing my hand and kept telling me I should have known something was coming, but kept telling me, "I want you to know that you did a good job." I told him to quit talking like that because we have many, many months to go. I didn't know that it was coming, but I still thought I had a lot more time. But he also let me know he didn't want to take this, and he didn't want to carry this into 2024 because it was a really rough year, and it was a lot harder than I ever knew it could be to be a caretaker. So why am I doing this now? Why this journey that I'm on as an empowerment guide? I have taken several assessments to better learn about myself. Met with several career path coaches. And the funny thing is, the top three jobs for multiple of these are one as a teacher or instructor, another one called it sales, marketing. But for two of them, the very top position that I'm supposed to lead or have in my life is a life coach. I had posted this on Facebook, and a friend of mine actually made a comment, and it resonated with me. Life coach is so overused right now. Everyone's a life coach. I'm not claiming that I know everything, and I don't want it to be your life coach. What I want to be is your empowerment guide. I want to show you your strength. I want to show you my strength. But will we have moments like this where I may be emotional? Yes. We may have those moments because I am someone that wears my heart on my sleeve. I don't regret that at all. So as I'm looking for a job in sales or marketing or management, then I have decided that we start this empowerment guide program. And when I call it just a program, it's because once a week I am going to give a different lesson, whether it be on self-esteem, learning to say no. A lot of us have a problem with that, but learning to say no, your self-worth, every week, whether it be a topic that you send me that you would like me to talk about. It will be a pre-recorded message video. And then also once a week, I will do a live broadcast where we connect. We all can meet up. We can all support each other. You can post your questions to me, and I will guide you the best I can. It is really funny to me that instructor and teacher were on there because, that was a life that Mark and I led. I'm starting a new journey now. And so that's why, I'm looking to start a new career because my journey with Mark was a very full one. And I enjoyed every moment of it. You will see, like I said, me be emotional when I discuss him because he was the love of my life. I was very blessed. I am one of the lucky ones, and many people have stated how they look up to the love that Mark and I had, the way we cared for each other. Were we always perfect? No, by any means, no. We could bicker 1 minute, but 30 seconds later, be walking right past each other saying, I love you. Or back in the day when we were afraid to say, I love you out loud in public, we would say olive juice. So we would just walk by and just say olive juice, just so we knew that we loved each other. I am not someone that can watch like America's Funniest Videos because when I see someone get injured or hurt, I actually feel that in my gut, the pain. I have a sensation. And so I feel what a lot of people feel when they are hurting. I can walk by and sometimes just know that someone's hurting. A telltale sign, maybe you're crying, I don't know. But I will stop and just make sure you're okay. My husband used to tell our friends when we would go out, or the bartender if we just went to the bar together to have a cocktail. But he would make the statement, and I would always overhear him say, oh, listen, we won't see Buddy for a bit. And someone would say, why? Well, look at him. He's made a new friend. He knows someone needed to talk to him. It must be really important. And then he would smile and say, that's my man, helping others. So this journey is started because I have realized the happiest I am is when I am dealing and helping other people. And so I want to start this empowerment guide, not this life coach, but this empowerment. Empowerment is a word of strength, a power, being a warrior, we all are. Sometimes we got to dig down deep and find it. But I want to help guide you to find that strength and empower you to stay strong and to be your authentic self. That's the big thing. During this, you will get the authentic Buddy Hunter. Like I said, I should have possibly even been in sales 20 years ago. When we lived in Shawnee, I literally had multiple neighbors that were in sales that told me and offered me jobs, stating, my God, I just don't know what it is about you, but you can sell ice to an Eskimo, and people just listen. When you talk, they stop and they listen. My husband always told me the same thing. He says, I don't know what you have, he says, but there's some kind of magic around you. I want to share that. I don't want to do this journey without helping people, because all of this is free. All of these social media platforms are free. I want you to send me questions when we are doing the live broadcasts. Don't hesitate to jump in and ask a question in the comments. If it's a question that you are afraid to ask in the comments, send me a message. I won't reference you directly, but I will address the question. All of these videos and the pre-recorded videos that I will do. The pre-recorded videos, again, will include lessons on just life, authentic self, self-esteem. But videos will stay up on Facebook for 1 month, and then they will be moved to the YouTube channel. And so if you did gain anything from a video, then you will then have to, after 1 month, go and watch it on YouTube. But while we are doing lives or a video, there are levels here in Facebook, which of course I'm learning all this along as I'm going. And I keep completing this level after level, and they had already changed my main profile a while back to digital creator, and it carried over to this channel. But I can't move on to the next level until I receive a star. So if you ever feel it in you, don't hesitate to send a star. Don't hesitate to share, like, comment, subscribe, follow. This is not going to make me rich. This is not going to pay a bill, because each star is worth 1 penny. But it allows me to keep progressing and moving up within the social media world. And so I would greatly appreciate it if you do send me one. If you don't, that's okay too, because we're just here for each other. If you have topics that you want me to cover in the pre-recordeds, send me a message. I will do my very best to cover a topic that you feel needs to be discussed. Once again, I want to remind you that, all these services are free on social media platforms. And all you have to do is like, share, comment, make comments, comments. I love getting comments and responding. So don't hesitate to do that for me. Also, encourage your friends to like, share, follow, subscribe, leave a comment. That would mean a great deal to me, because I would love to see this page grow. Because as an empowerment guide, I will never give you a direct answer on what you should do with your life, because the way we all lead or live our own lives is up to us. What I will do is ask you questions. From the questions I ask you, I may ask a few more, but I will then start repeating back to you what I am hearing, and then ask you again what it is that you're looking for. A lot of times from the answers that you give, you will hear that you already knew the answer. We typically do know the answers to what we should do, but what we're looking for is validation. We want someone to validate that we're making the right decisions. So Um, I will guide you to finding that answer within yourself. I want you to also know I do provide one-on-one individual sessions. So if you are interested in that, send me a message and we'll go over pricing then. Other than that, sorry for that. Other than that, you can always just contact me if you just need someone to have a quick chat with. Not necessarily a 15-minute one-on-one, but you just need help today. Shoot me a message. I will do my best to respond quickly. I do have other things that I am doing. Like I said, I'm looking for a job. But I will respond to you as quickly as possible if you're needing assistance or guidance right away. If any coach, mentor, guide, or anyone ever leads you on to believe that their life is perfect, believe me, they are not telling you the truth. Most of us that listen really well, and that's what coaches, guides, and mentors do. We're listeners. But you will also find and see that our lives are far from perfect. We put on a facade. We put on that face that we got our stuff together, and we'll smile, we'll nod. And listen, I do it. We all do that. But is that our authentic self? No. I would love if we could all be our authentic self 100% of the time, but in all honesty, we can't. We have work. We have things that make us put a different face on to get through that day. And it's okay as long as you always come back to who you really are. Try your hardest to be as authentic as possible, as long as you can throughout the day. You got a business meeting coming up, and you just had a rough morning. Your manager just gave you a once over, but you got to put that smile on, and next thing you know, you keep smiling. That smile is going to stay there the rest of the day. You're going to forget about other things that happen. So sometimes also when things are just going bad, smile. I am someone who, when you pass by me, I will smile at you because I don't know what that other person is going through. They could have also just learned that someone in their family has passed. They could have just lost their job and they are going home and ready to have a mental breakdown. But just smiling and putting out good positive energy could change that person's day. So that's what I want you to strive to do. Once again, I'm never going to tell you how to live your life because each one of us live our lives differently. Our decisions are all different. And, the outcome that we want, you want someone to validate and tell you that that's what's going to happen, but nothing is guaranteed. So I don't want to ever give you false hope. Some struggles take multiple days, weeks, months. Listen, I'm talking months here to get through or continue to get through. This really, if it wasn't for these career guides and me hearing Mark in my head telling me, this is what you were supposed to be doing, buddy. I don't know if I'd be doing this right now. I want you to know we will end up discussing, Mark, He fought very hard for 8 months, and we made a move very quickly. And now I understand, higher beings, other forces were involved, because he made a decision quickly that we should sell our house because it was just too much house and too much land, and he was just tired. And if you knew him, he loved being outdoors, but he said it was just getting to be too much work. So we sold our home and purchased a condo, and did all that very quickly. And not even 4 months later, it was Easter weekend, we found out he had terminal cancer. So there was something larger at play that got us here, and got me set to where we were able to just lock the doors and go, because I called 23 universities and hospitals to find a trial to get him in. So we did find a trial at MD Anderson in Houston, and we were traveling just back and forth, but then it got to be where they were needing to see weekly, multiple times. So with thanks to a friend in Houston, she was able to help us get a apartment at a reduced rate, because we were just staying in hotels, and that's very, very hard. But we pretty much were there for 3.5 months, and before things started taking a turn. So along this path that we all are on, you'll learn more about him and what an amazing man he was. I will tell you, if anything, this calling of me doing this on the side of being an empowerment coach, part of it is because of Mark. Not one day did he ever say, "Why me?" Instead, he kept just telling everyone, it's okay. What I'm going through is easy compared to what you're going to go through. He would give everyone encouraging words and wisdom, even as he was losing his voice. So I'm going to carry that on for him. I'm going to continue that positivity and do what he knows I should have been doing all along, helping others, because he would say, "That's my man," helping someone else. So don't hesitate to go and follow, like, share, comment, all that, subscribe. I'm going to quit blabbering, but I do want to thank you for joining our page. And with this, I'm going to grow. You're going to grow. So let's grow together. I'm going to sign out like I sign out on most things. I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day and much love.